The printing press and the Reformation. A revolutionary catalyst for change. 1. Introduction. Emergence of the printing press. In the 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg's invention of the printing press marked a turning point in the dissemination of information. This technological marvel played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of the Protestant Reformation, a religious and cultural revolution that unfolded in the 16th century. 2. Accelerated spread of ideas. Mass production of texts. The printing press allowed for the rapid and cost-effective production of books, pamphlets, and documents. This mass production facilitated the dissemination of ideas, enabling information to reach a broader audience. Accessible literature. The affordability and accessibility of printed materials made literature, including religious texts, more widely available to the public. 3. Martin Luther and the 95 Theses. Publication and circulation. Martin Luther, a key figure in the Reformation, utilized the printing press to publish and disseminate his 95 Theses in 1517. This document challenged the practices of the Catholic Church and questioned the authority of indulgences. Widespread impact. The rapid reproduction of Luther's theses via the printing press ensured their widespread distribution, sparking debates and discussions throughout Europe. 4. Vernacular translation of scriptures. Bible in the vernacular. The printing press facilitated the translation of the Bible into vernacular languages. This made the scriptures accessible to individuals who previously had limited or no access to the Latin version commonly used by the Catholic Church. Empowering the laity. Vernacular translations empowered the laity to read and interpret the Bible for themselves, promoting a direct relationship with religious texts and fostering individual engagement with religious ideas. 5. Propagation of Reformation ideas. Pamphlets and tracts. The printing press enabled the widespread distribution of pamphlets and tracts espousing Reformation ideas. Reformers used this medium to articulate their theological positions, critique the Catholic Church, and garner support for their cause. Cultural and social impact. Reformation literature, disseminated through print, influenced public opinion, shaping cultural and social attitudes toward religious practices and authority. 6. Standardization of religious doctrine. Consistency in doctrine. The printing press played a crucial role in standardizing and disseminating Protestant doctrines. Catechisms, confessions, and theological treatises could be distributed uniformly, contributing to a cohesive identity among various Protestant groups. Formation of Protestant movements. The ability to circulate standardized doctrinal texts facilitated the organization and consolidation of Protestant movements. 7. Anti-Catholic publications. Satirical prints and cartoons. The printing press was used to produce satirical prints and cartoons critical of the Catholic Church. These visual representations served as powerful tools for communicating dissenting views and critiques. Exposure of corruption. Anti-Catholic publications exposed perceived corruption within the church hierarchy, contributing to a growing public sentiment against established religious institutions. 8. Challenges to ecclesiastical authority. Decentralization of information. The printing press decentralized the control of information. As ideas spread across regions, local authorities gained access to alternative perspectives, challenging the centralized authority of the Catholic Church. Empowerment of local communities. Print culture empowered local communities to engage with religious ideas, fostering a sense of autonomy and self-governance in matters of faith. 9. Rise of religious pluralism. Diversity of interpretations. The availability of printed materials allowed for a diversity of religious interpretations and perspectives. Different reformers and theologians contributed to the emergence of a more pluralistic religious landscape. Denominationalism. The Reformation, facilitated by the printing press, gave rise to various Protestant denominations, each with its own doctrinal nuances and interpretations. 10. Long-term impact on European society. Cultural and intellectual transformation. The printing press contributed to a broader cultural and intellectual transformation in Europe, fostering critical thinking, individualism, and a spirit of inquiry. Foundation for modernity. The Reformation, fueled by the dissemination of ideas through print, is often seen as a precursor to the broader intellectual currents that shaped the Enlightenment and laid the foundation for modernity.
Conclusion.
The impact of the printing press on the Reformation was profound and far-reaching. By revolutionizing the way information was produced, disseminated, and consumed, the printing press became a catalyst for religious, cultural, and intellectual change in Europe. It empowered individuals, challenged established authorities, and laid the groundwork for a more pluralistic and intellectually dynamic society. The legacy of the printing press in shaping the Reformation endures as a testament to the transformative power of technology in reshaping the course of history.